Hey guys, how's it going? So today I want to talk about my 2018 low buy. Not a no buy, but a low buy. As many of you guys know, I, at some point, probably in the middle of about January, got a program called Mint. Mint is an actually terrifying thing to get. What you do, it's made by Intuit for those of you who don't know. And it's secured by the company that I work for, Symantec. So I have to sort of believe that it's actually secure. What you actually do is give it all the passwords for all of your financial information, which is terrifying. That being said, what they actually do is go in and make basically a little program that they log in and they talk to whatever your financial institution is, and they make a little program so that they can get read-only content from then on. So they only log in once, get the read-only like cookie kind of situation, and then they from then on can see what's the account balances. So if anyone ever got for some reason into your Mint program, they wouldn't have access to anything. The only thing they could see is how much money you had in your bank. Your bank information isn't even shown, although all of your transactions are shown, which is terrifying. So anyway, I have a bunch of friends who are pretty security savvy, and they all said it was fine, and our financial advisor said it was fine, so I went ahead and did it. It has like 5 million reviews on the App Store, so clearly people use it. It's a thing. So that's the rundown for anyone who doesn't know what Mint is. So anyway, I got Mint, and I got a massive wake-up call. I was I was very heavily in debt. Part of that was because I had a year and a half off, in which I was making YouTube videos and buying makeup and hauling and doing all sorts of crap that I shouldn't have been doing. It's also because I was doing other crap that I shouldn't have been doing, like buying stuff for my house, and who needs 1 million Bath & Body Works candles? I do. So anyway, last year, about January, I found out about all this, and like that day, my spending turned on a dime. Like, I cannot recommend Mint enough. Like, you have a graphic representation every single time you log in about how much money you have. It tells you the value of your home, the value of your car. It tells you everything you have in all of your IRAs, all that kind of stuff. Like, any account you hook up to it, it'll give you like in the one screen snapshot. It tells you how much in debt you are, how much cash is in your bank accounts, you know, all that kind of stuff. It's amazing. And for someone like me, it's horrifying. So I have bad money habits, like horrible ones. Fortunately, my husband and I do not share money, so I did not spread my disease to him. That being said, when I found out about all this, and I mean, I like kind of knew, but I had each individual thing separately, so I didn't really think of it as a total sum of debt I owed. That was a problem. So my spending turned on a dime, and I decided to go on a low buy. Not a no buy, but a low buy. I made some rules up. I didn't really discuss them. I talked about this to the camera a few times where I said, you know, like, I'm spending too much money on being a YouTuber. I'm spending money buying shit I don't need. I'm spending money on things just to haul them and just to try them. And I should never buy a $50 item just to try it. Like, that's crazy. Who does that? I do. So anyway, I'm on this low buy. I gave myself some rules. Those rules included I was allowed to buy stuff that were in like Christmas packaging, like special edition packaging, stuff that is not going to be around very long. If I really wanted it, I could buy it. But it was definitely a thing where I had to really want it. And I actually did pretty well. I have my Sephora app here, and I can tell you all my purchases that I made last year. I'm not going to run down every single like detail of them. I've seen videos where people do that. I have to log in every time. Okay, so I did make an order on January 16th, so that must have been the day before I decided I was doing this. I made my next purchase on May 17th, so I waited 5 months before I bought anything else. And then I made my next purchase on September 14th. I made one on October 3rd, October 26th, November 2nd, December 2nd, December 3rd, December 7th. So, can you see where the VIB Rouge sales are? They are definitely in here. I tried to buy things that were only like when they had sales, or if I found something that I was like, no, I really want that, and it's limited edition, and you know, it's not gonna be around forever, and whatever. Do I need more makeup? Absolutely not. I do not need more makeup. In fact, I need to get rid of a lot of makeup. I have a makeup addiction problem and it has to stop. I did a really good job in 2018 of curtailing that. I weirdly just posted a haul of all the stuff that I bought in December, and there was a lot, I'll guarantee you that. But compared to past years and how much I would buy, like every month I would buy that much, I feel like December was like the thing that was allowed, and I feel like 2018 actually went really well given all the circumstances. I did not go to Bath & Body Works and buy 1 million candles. I did one time go to Home Goods and buy candles on sale, and I didn't buy a ton of them, and I bought them mostly because my husband was like, ooh, this candle smells good, and I sometimes buy candles because he likes them, because I put them downstairs too. So I don't really feel bad about that. I will not beat myself up for any of the stuff that I did buy because I did allow for it. That being said, 2019, I'm gonna try an extreme low buy, which means that I am still going to allow myself to possibly buy a few things on sale during the Christmas season. There were a couple of purchases. I think that one in September maybe was on a, no, the November one was on a sale, but I don't think the September and October ones were on sale. I think they're just when Christmas packaging things came out. I mean, I will always buy the Hourglass ambient lighting powders, like I just will. Do I need them? No, I don't. Am I going to buy them? I am going to buy them. It's a thing I have to accept about myself. Maybe I won't this year. Maybe I'll just be like, you know what, I don't need that. I have enough. It's possible that that will happen. I'm going to allow myself the flexibility to buy certain things that I want to buy, like during the holiday season. I also am going to allow myself to buy things if I'm on vacation. That doesn't mean go to Sephora on vacation and like blow a bunch of money on stuff. But when I say extreme low buy, I mean like low buy for everything. I mean, I'm not gonna buy a lot of clothes. I don't buy a lot of clothes anyway. I do buy sweatshirts and t-shirts and stuff because, as you can tell, I'm always in a t-shirt. I probably don't need any more t-shirts. I may buy 1 or 2 this year. I'm going to try really hard not to buy any. But if I'm at a concert that I really like, I'm going to allow myself to buy it. If I'm on a vacation and I find some memorabilia thing that I want for the vacation, or I find, I don't know, a purse or some shoes or something like that that I would like, and it will remind me of that trip, I'm gonna buy it. But I'm gonna try really, really hard not to buy extraneous things that I don't need, that are not like staples for the house. Obviously, I'm gonna buy like food and, you know, stuff like that. I'm gonna attempt to spend less money on food. My friends and I do go out to lunch every day at work, because we all work together. Like a bunch of my friends and I work together. So we go out to lunch every day. So I dine out every day. And that's kind of the way it is. I mean, even if you eat in your work cafeteria, you're still dining out. You're not at home. You could bring your lunch. I'm probably not going to do that. I don't really have enough time in my day to do that. And it's not that I physically don't have the time. It's like I don't choose to prioritize that. And that's like the honest truth. I'm all about being honest about my own shiz, you know? Like, it's not that I don't actually have time to do it. It's just like I don't have time given all the priorities in my life, because it is not one. So I will try to eat at home more and not eat as extravagantly out. Basically, I'm trying to minimize my spend this year. There are 2 things that are going to happen this year that will affect my bank account significantly. The first one is that I'm going to do this extreme low buy. I'm going to try to like not spend money on extraneous things, with a few exceptions, and I'm not going to beat myself up when I do break the exception, or when I do allow myself the exception. I'm gonna be fine with it. I hate those videos where people are just like, I fell off the wagon and I feel so bad, and I'm just like, why? Like, you knew what you were doing. Like, it doesn't serve any purpose to feel bad. Just don't do it again, right? Like, or if you want to do it again, it's your money. But I am going to try. I'm going to try pretty hard, and I will report back, probably quarterly, to let you know how I'm doing, because that feels like the right, like monthly is stupid. I am going to attempt a no buy at some point, like a complete no buy for the whole month. So again, like food's exempt, but I won't make purchases that aren't, like, even if I'm on a trip, I won't buy anything, because I do travel a lot. Anyway, I'm going to try to eat at home more. I'm going to try to not buy candles because I don't need them. I'm going to try to not buy makeup because I really don't need that. I am going to also probably declutter quite a bit of my house. I have been decluttering. I am also a decluttering monster, which is crazy because I'm kind of a makeup hoarder. Makeup hoarding is like the one thing that I actually like really hoard. Oh no, I hoard fabric also. But I decluttered a bunch of that. I have a video up. I'll put a link to it somewhere, maybe here, maybe down below. If you're interested in seeing that, if you sew, that might be interesting to you. I also organized my fabric and cataloged it, which is a completely OCD thing to do. Anyway, I'm gonna film videos about my makeup declutter for you. I constantly declutter my house, and I'm gonna continue doing that because I'm not ready to say that I'm a minimalist, but I would say that people say that my house is very minimal. Like when you come in and you attend like a party at my house or something like that, I don't have a lot of tchotchkes around. I have a few things here and there, but I have 7 cats. 7 cats does not lend itself to having a bunch of like little knick-knack tables around the house. Like that's just not a thing that can survive in my house. Everything will get thrown off. Like I can't ever buy some little statue somewhere. Like that's not my jam. My mom loves that stuff, but I can't do it. It just doesn't survive in my house. It all just gets knocked over and broken, or my cat eats it or whatever. You'd be surprised at how much stuff gets broken when you have 7 cats. Anyway, I'm not ready to say that I'm a complete minimalist, but I do like the idea of less stuff, and I've always liked that. And I like the idea of like, if you don't need that stuff, just get rid of it, because you like, honestly, no. Makeup's kind of my exception to that rule. I'm gonna be doing a lot of sewing this year because of a few things that I decided to attend and I've made commitments to, which I don't know if I can make all the things that I agreed to do, and it's only like 4 or 5 things, but I've never sewn that much in 1 year, so we're gonna give that a go this year. Oh yeah, so the thing I was talking about, the second thing that will affect my bank account greatly is that my grandmother actually passed away, I think in September of this year. It was a good thing, not like good, I'm gonna miss my grandma, but she was ready. She was very, very ready, and she had dementia and Parkinson's and Alzheimer's and all of those things that you really don't want to have, and it's just so much better, and she just got sick and went to sleep. That's the best way you could possibly go. Like she got a cold and just fell asleep and never woke up. Thank God for that, right? Like that's great. Grandma went out like a champ. So it means that I will be getting enough money, hopefully, to possibly pay off my debt. I'm not actually sure. I know kind of what the totals are, but they're coming in weird ways, like annuities and things that I don't know if I can get out of or whatever. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to pay off my debt this year, but I'm certainly going to try. And if I can, then there's going to be a mad savings rush because I am of age where retirement is looking very close. It's not actually, it's still like 25 years away, but for the sake of saving that much money so you can survive another 25 years after that on whatever you save, given this world and inflation and all that kind of stuff, seems daunting at this point. Anyway, that's my plan. That is what is going to affect my bank account this year. So I've decided to try and low buy as much as possible. If I don't need it or I don't really, really, really want it, then I'm not gonna buy it. I also have a little trick that I do where if I want something, like I see something that looks awesome, I'm a sucker for Instagram ads. Like, I love those. I'm like, ooh, that thing looks useful. As seen on TV stores for Noel. I write it down in my phone. Like I have a notepad of all the stuff that I would like to buy or whatever. And I sit on it and I just go through that notepad article every few days and I start clearing things out. So I'm like, I don't really need that or whatever. And if it's makeup, then frequently I write it down. Like I was at MAC the other day and I was like, do I even have this blush already? I wrote it down instead of just like, I used to just buy it. And if I had a dupe, I had a dupe. So I write things down and I come and check first. And if I still am thinking about that blush five months later, I'm gonna buy the blush, right? But I'm trying to have the practice of self-control. So here we are. Anyway, that is how I did in 2018. That is what I plan to do for 2019. If and when I do a complete no buy, I will of course make a video and tell you my rules and all that stuff. I don't think it's gonna be that hard because I spent 10 months of this year, 9, so that's September, yeah, 9, not buying very much. So I don't think it's gonna be an issue. Most makeup I see now, I'm like, I have something that looks exactly like that. I don't really need it. So we'll see how it goes though. And I will come and tell you if I break my no buy or my low buy. I'm not doing a no buy. I'll do little no buys for like a month here and a month there, but I don't know if I'm ready for a whole year of no buy yet. We'll see. Maybe that'll be 2020. Probably not. I'm going on a big vacation on 2020. Anyway, I hope you guys liked this crazy rambly video about makeup hoarding and trying not to do that and spending too much money to try and impress a bunch of people who I don't even know. Hi YouTube, how's it going? I do like know a bunch of you, which is really nice, but I don't think I need to buy things to impress you. So I'm trying really hard not to do that. When I buy stuff, I am buying it because I really want it, or I wanted to try it. And wanting to try it I don't think is a good enough reason. So that is one of the things about my extreme low buy, is I'm not allowed to buy anything just to try it. I have to buy something because I've already tried it and I want it really badly, or I have to get a trial size, or I have to get a sample at Sephora or some manner, or I just don't get it. I probably don't even need it, so there's probably no point. And every time I get a sample I don't ever use it, or I use it like 8 months later, so that keeps me away from buying things anyway. Anyway, I hope you guys are having a great day. I will be back with you very shortly with, I think I'm going to do an empties video because I have a bunch of stuff. Let me know what you think about this stuff. If you're doing a low buy or a no buy this year, there are, I think, quite a few people trying it out and seeing how that goes. We can be a little community of people who support each other. Yeah. I hope you guys have a great day. I hope you like this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. And you can subscribe if you'd like. And I will see you next time with another video. Bye guys!